Early elections banned. Keir Starmer makes jaw-dropping move to ban early election petition. Hello ladies and gentlemen. Keir Starmer has just shocked the nation with a jaw-dropping decision. He has moved to ban petitions calling for an early election. This unexpected maneuver has sparked political turmoil and left many questioning the motives behind it. Why would a leader like Starmer, who is supposed to represent the hopes and desires of the British people, make such a controversial move? The idea of an early election has been a hot topic of debate for quite some time. Public opinion is deeply divided. Many feel that the current government has failed in key areas, leaving people frustrated with the status quo. Others argue that a fresh election could bring much-needed change, providing Labour with a chance to step in and lead the country in a different direction. However, with Starmer's ban on early election petitions, it seems he is slamming the door on the very notion of political renewal. This raises critical questions. Is Starmer trying to protect his leadership by avoiding the possibility of losing power too soon? Is he attempting to maintain control over the Labour Party by stifling calls for an early general election? Or is there something much larger at play that we don't yet understand? This situation transcends a single man or party. It pertains to the future of the UK and the nature of political power itself. Before we delve deeper into the implications of this decision, consider subscribing to stay ahead of the game. By joining our growing community, you'll be the first to know when the truth breaks wide open. Together, we're uncovering the stories that others won't tell. Starmer's decision to ban early election petitions raises questions about his confidence in his position. Is he genuinely worried that an early election would result in a loss for Labour? Or does he believe the country isn't ready for the changes his party proposes just yet? His actions suggest a long-term strategy, but what exactly does that entail? Is he waiting for the perfect moment to strike, or is he concerned that rushing into an election might backfire? Critics will likely argue that Starmer is blocking necessary political change and demonstrating a lack of faith in democracy itself. After all, petitions for early elections are meant to be democratic tools that allow citizens to have a say in the timing of their government's fate. By shutting down these petitions, Starmer may be perceived as taking away the voice of the people. However, could there be more to this decision? Might Starmer be attempting to protect the integrity of the electoral system, ensuring that election timing is not driven by partisan interests or populist pressures? Historically, petitions for early elections have been a delicate issue. Political leaders often hesitate to grant such requests, knowing they can lead to instability and unpredictability. Yet Starmer's approach feels different. This isn't the usual reluctance we've seen from past leaders. It seems like a calculated decision to assert control and reshape the narrative surrounding the Labour Party and its future. Adding to the intrigue are the growing tensions within the party itself. There have been whispers of dissatisfaction among some of Labour's most vocal members, and this move could intensify those feelings. Could Starmer's decision be an attempt to silence dissent within his own ranks? Is he trying to prevent divisions from spilling into the public arena, knowing that Labour's image could suffer if too many voices advocate for a change in direction? Perhaps the most shocking aspect of Starmer's decision is the possibility that it is part of a larger, more strategic plan that we do not yet fully understand. Some insiders suggest that there may be negotiations happening behind the scenes for a political shift that could change the course of British politics for years to come. Is Starmer playing a dangerous game that could either solidify his leadership or lead to its downfall? The decision to block early election petitions has left the nation stunned, and everyone is trying to decipher the reasoning behind it. Are we witnessing a bold move that will pay off for Starmer in the long run, or the beginning of a major political misstep that could come back to haunt him? This isn't just a question about Starmer's leadership, it's about the future of the Labour Party and its role in British politics. What do you think? Was Starmer right to ban these petitions, or is this a decision that could have serious repercussions for the party and the country? I want to hear your thoughts on this controversial move. Do you believe the country is ready for an early election, or do you agree with Starmer's decision to block it? Let me know in the comments. While many people focus on the immediate consequences of Starmer's decision, there's a deeper layer to this situation that is often overlooked. What if this isn't just about an election at all? What if it's about Starmer positioning himself for something much bigger, something that could fundamentally alter the political landscape in ways we aren't yet prepared for? As